What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JB. It is Sunday night. It is 8 p.m. Central Time, so it's time for the weekly live stream. Lots of crazy stuff to discuss this week, so let's get it going. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we do our videos. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the event itself to discuss all the craziness that has happened. And every so often I'll throw out some other random videos, all that crazy good stuff. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to check out our Facebook page and our Twitter account. Alright, let's get the ball rolling today. We got a couple different things to talk about. Right off the bat, let's just address the elephant in the room. Liv Morgan was injured on this previous Monday Night Raw. I was kind of humming and hawing about how I was going to address this, how I was going to talk about this, how I can remain neutral and not biased in regards to this. I still may do a video in regards to injuries and things like that. Still humming and hawing about it, but yeah, if you guys didn't see during the 3-on-3 match, Brie Bella, during her yes kicks, just completely popped Liv Morgan twice in the face really quick, rendering her quickly unconscious, and apparently she did suffer a concussion due to it. Now, what this has to do in regards to that is just everything that's kind of been going on as of late with Brie Bella. At first, I was angry about it. I was like, "Oh, get her out of there, remove her. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She's botching. She's causing harm." But then, you know, I kind of had to play. Sorry, I got some stuff hanging. I had to play some things over in my head of different things. So I'm going to kind of quickly talk about that. It's wrestling. People are going to get hurt. Injuries do happen. You know, there's many variables that come into this. Like, you know, when you actually look at it, you know, the yes kicks are pretty quick. Like, you know, boom, boom, boom. Like, how many times are you doing something so quick and then you can adjust your body at the last second, like to adjust? It doesn't really happen. Unfortunately, like, you know, like just, you know, she was hitting her in the chest for the first couple bits, and then she managed to get a really high one in there, and then of course Liv dropped down and got hit again second time in regards to that. Everyone's saying like, oh, well, you know, like, oh, Liv should have protected herself a little bit more. I've gotten concussions. Once you get hit in the head once, it's pretty hard to control your body after that. Now this also brings to, like, you know, like Brie Bella being reckless in the ring, per se. You know, she's been off. She's been off for a while, and just since she's been back, she really hasn't been 100%. Like, her first match back, she had that really bad suicide dive on the outside of the ring that didn't look too good. Her match with Daniel Bryan taking on The Miz and Maurice at the last pay-per-view, she had a lot of mistakes going on there. This happened during her match, and then of course right after, during a slingshot, she like just completely stiff shotted Ruby Riott in the face. Is it Brie Bella's fault? Yes and no. Like, in wrestling, it's kind of everybody's responsibility, I guess. See, like, I'm trying not to be biased in this, because, like I said, I'm very... Like, me as a wannabe journalist, it's so hard to not pick sides. I think the big thing with this is yes, Brie has been doing a kind of the things as of late, and yeah, she does need a lot of work. I think, personally, she's been pushed back into the limelight too quick. Like, you know, like think of it like if you're doing your job. You're doing it forever, you're really good at it. You take time off, and you come back, do they automatically assume that you're going to be, like, instantly good at it again? And that's why I kind of feel bad for Brie, that they've kind of shoved her into the main spotlight and expecting her to, like, headline and do everything absolutely perfect. Yes, it sucks what happened to Liv Morgan. You know, it's horrible. Nobody ever wants to see somebody get an injury like that. Does this mean, like, you know, like, oh, fire Brie Bella? No. Like, you know, if it continues, like, many, many more times, like, you know, it's like, because this is kind of her third strike really quick. Maybe they should kind of tone down on her a little bit, put her in the background a little bit, and work with her slowly to get her back up to space. I think my big beef with this match itself was the fact that the referee really dropped the ball after this. The referee, if you guys don't know, their main job is, yes, to referee the match, but they're the middle person. They're to make sure that everything is going according to plan. They're making sure that the spots are getting hit. They're the timekeeper. They're the ones relaying the information to the wrestlers of what's supposed to happen next, if there's any quick changes. The fact that he let her continue in the match after she took those kicks, that's where I'm drawing the line. Like after she got hit in the head twice, and then Brie kind of grabbed her by the head and tried to drag her outside the ring. Yeah, that was stupid on Brie's part. That was really stupid on Brie's part. Anyone who's ever suffered a head injury should not have their head moved. The referee should have stepped in there right then and there, and stopped the match to clear everything out and then continue on. The fact that she came back in and did like that suplex spot, that was stupid. I don't get it. I see we got some action going on in the chat room, so let's take a look. All right. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? I agree that things happen, but Brie needs to go back to the Performance Center. Exactly. Kicking someone twice in the face is not good, and hurting Zelina as well. She needs to not do crazy stiff if her body isn't up to it. Exactly. Fully agree in regards to all of that stuff there. Yeah, no, like I said, Brie needs to definitely work. They need to work with her. Like I said, it's just that, you know, she comes back. All right, here you are. You're in the main scene. Go. That's not how wrestling works. Like, you don't come back from like months, years off and expect to be like the greatest performer. I think just my big beef with this is, yeah, like the fact that Brie has hurt a couple people. Ronda Rousey has injured a couple people so far. So tough is her style. She's still kind of learning the style. But I think it's the referee, I think, really dropped the ball in regards to this. The referee should have stepped in and done what they are supposed to do and call off. That's all I'm going to talk to about this. Like I said, I don't want to dig myself into an already deeper hole. It sucks to happen. I really hope Liv Morgan gets healthy, comes back. What does this mean for the Super Show going on? Because she's scheduled for that. Who knows? But yes, I do agree. Brie needs to fine tune herself before she goes into any more craziness. Like I said, I feel bad for all parties involved in this, and we'll just leave it at that. All right, what else are we going to talk about? Very good news. But if you guys did not hear, it's been confirmed by a couple sources, including actual NXT and WWE superstars. But Mae Young Favorite, Mae Young, has officially signed with NXT. I am super excited. I love her. I love everything about this woman. She's amazing. She is amazing. I miss Liv. Ruby and Sarah Logan looked... They did. Like as soon as she got hit in the face and she dropped down, like you could see in like Sarah Logan's face, like yeah. But yeah, like Mae Young has officially been signed to the NXT brand, and she actually will be having her first NXT match like this week, which is awesome. Like, good for her. Loved her work in Impact Wrestling as Jade. The match she had with Rosemary in the cage, like the 6 Sides of Steel match. If you guys haven't seen that, I fully recommend you check that out. So great on her. I think she's going to match very well. Her style, it's very similar to what they're really trying to do, like a lot of striking, a lot of submissions. I'm really excited to see Mae Young continue her journey. Like I said, she's been a staple on the Knockouts division in Impact, then she's been a staple in Shimmer for the past couple years. 2 thumbs up. Really looking forward to this. I love her. I think she's great in the ring. Her mic skills are good. She has the heart of a warrior. It's going to be really good. Mae Young was in TNA. She was Jade. I know it's really weird, but yeah, like I said, I fully recommend if you can find the match with her and Rosemary for the title in the cage, it will blow your mind away. Great match. And I can't wait for the Trout in Germany in November because, we already know Jazzy's coming. They're keeping her under the radar, and I know that when Jazzy shows up, it's going to be amazing. There's going to be a big parade. We're going to hold it. It's going to be great. It is going to be great. But yeah, some other talks in regards to kind of Mae Young news. not so good news, but Mae Young Classic performer and my fellow countrywoman, Nicole Matthews, sadly has suffered some legal issues in regards to her visa. So it was confirmed by a couple sites, and she kind of messaged it as well on her Twitter account, but apparently she is banned from crossing the border into the United States for the next 5 years due to work visa issues. It sucks because I'm a big fan of hers, and it sucks because now this really limits the kind of work that she can do. Like, she can't do anything in the States at all. She can bypass over, so she can go to, like, Mexico, she can go overseas and stuff like that, but unfortunately she cannot do anything in the United States of America for up to 5 years. Main reason from what I've heard is with her constantly traveling from Canada to the U.S., she unfortunately did not have a work visa. She was using a travel visa, which is good to enter the U.S., but unfortunately you cannot actually work in the U.S. without an actual. It's a gray area in regards to it. It happens all the time with wrestlers when they're traveling. They'll usually let you get in a couple times, but if you're consistently doing it's essentially like going overseas and working for free. Like, so you're getting their money and you're not getting taxed on it. So when you have the work visa, that allows all the paperwork and all like the proper transactions to be done. And unfortunately, she did not have a valid U.S. work visa. She was just using her travel visa, and unfortunately, when you do that, you can't work in the United States. It's like when students from overseas come into like Canada or the U.S. for university, they have a student visa which allows them to learn, but unfortunately they cannot work. If you get a job with a student visa, you can actually be deported back to your country legally. So yeah, it sucks for her. Like I said, I'm a big Nicole Matthews fan. I think it's the fact that she was on the Mae Young Classic kind of opened up who she was, and I bet you she got recognized at the border and they called her out on it. It sucks. Benefit, though, is TNA is based out of Canada. Just throwing that out there. Nicole Matthews, if you're watching, even though I know you're probably not, go work in the Impact Zone. I want to see you fight Tessa. It'd be amazing. Do it. But yeah, it sucks. And yes, I fully agree. Visas are a mess. I'm lucky. I just live here. I said I have a passport, and that's about it. I go to the States like for like a month every year. I go to Florida for vacation. That's it. I don't need visas or anything. Here's my passport, and that's all. That's all. I go there. I buy my cherry Coke. I go to Disney World, and I come back. That's all I do. Woo! Okay. All right, what else do we got going on today's agenda? All right, so Undertaker, Triple H fighting at the Australia show. Now apparently Kane's going to be somewhat involved. Okay, if you guys didn't see, they've been really trying to. Yeah, we don't have cherry Coke in Canada. Seriously, Elizabeth, it's stupid. They bring it in every now and then, but like, yeah, we don't have cherry Coke. We don't have Keebler cookies. Like all those awesome cereals you guys have, we don't have any of that. All we got that you don't is like ketchup flavored chips and like all dressed chips. And like a crap ton of maple syrup. That's about it. But yeah, cherry Coke. I love cherry Coke. Every time I go down there, I gotta buy like 50,000 cases. It's amazing. Yeah, what is this, man? I fully agree. We get robbed as Canadians. We do not get the food you guys got down there. I bow down to America and your delicious food. Okay, so anyways, I like how we should take a shot every time I go completely off topic. We would just be like, duh. So Shawn Michaels flat out came down and said, I'm going to be in Triple H's corner for like, the Super Show. And then Undertaker's like, well, if you got Triple H, I'm going to have Kane in my corner. We all know this is going to lead to a Brothers of Destruction versus a DX match eventually down the road. Maybe a Crown Jewel or some crap like that. I don't like this. I think this is stupid. I think this is absolutely dumb. Granted, if it leads to Shawn Michaels fighting Undertaker at WrestleMania one more time, okay, I'd be all for that. But I just don't. I was happy just to see Triple H and the Undertaker. I was okay with that. Why do we got to overcomplicate things? But yeah, I said if it does lead to Triple H, to Undertaker fighting Shawn Michaels, I'd be all for that because I think that they both have one more amazing match in their system. But whatever, that's just me. I think way too far in ahead. Okay, I get syrup and I'll send you cherry coke. No, well, exactly. It's kind of funny. Kane's only doing this for like a 1-0. Apparently, the rumor I heard though is every time Kane makes an appearance, WWE is going to donate money to Knox County, which is actually really cool. So maybe that's why Kane's doing this. He's like, yeah, I'll fight the 1 or 2 matches that you want me to do. Give me my money. This is really confusing. I don't like that. Yeah, we're gonna work a deal out. After the thing, we'll think of something. I'll like import mass amounts of maple syrup, and you send me up the cherry coke. We got this. We got this. Don't you love our live streams where it makes like little to no sense every single time? All right, to close the show off. Oh, this is why I do it, for people like you. So it was announced that Batista is going to be returning for the SmackDown 1000th episode. They're going to have an Evolution revival, I guess. So it's going to be Randy Orton, Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista. Who knows where this is going to lead? Maybe it'll be an Evolution versus Evolution match, where it'll be like this Evolution taking on like the whole women's roster. That makes no sense. Jesus, I'm tired. I understand why they're doing this, because, people really liked Evolution. I think it will get a lot of old school fans who haven't watched in a couple years to get to watch. Hopefully it will be better than, like, that Raw 25th or anniversary or whatever the heck that was show. That was a cluster. That was bad. I hated that. That show was just... Like, I felt so bad for the people that had tickets to, like, the New York one. Like, not the big arena, like the original Monday Night Raw. Like, they didn't even get a match. They just got, like, an Undertaker promo, and that was pretty much it. I'm looking forward to seeing what this leads to. I think it'll be cool. I like Batista. I've never really hated him. There was that period around WrestleMania 23 where I didn't really care for him, but I enjoy Batista. I like him as Drax the Destroyer. I think he's hilarious. Batista's a real funny guy. This intrigues me. I want to see where this is going to. Let's put this on the back burner and figure out what's going to go on. I'm just reading the chat. Jazzy Gabbard, syrup and cherry coke. Hopefully they will do something when I go to the SmackDown house show on October 5th. It's just going to be a house show, right? It's not a TV one. No, yeah. You just had your Monday Night Raw. Yeah, we don't get it. Like we get the house shows here in Winnipeg. We don't get any Monday Night Live. We had a Monday Night Raw and a SmackDown like 10, 11 years ago. That was an okay show. It wasn't the best, but it's funny because like we have a good wrestling crowd here, but our arena is really small. Like we can't fit a lot of people in our arena. So I think that's why they kind of stay away from having any big events here. But whatever. It's all good. But yeah, who knows? But you're getting a SmackDown show, so you're going to get Becky out of it, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I have a house show on the 15th, and oh, damn, that's good. You're lucky. I'm jealous of you. I'm moving to Virginia. You guys get all the stuff. And then that'd be a quicker drive for me to go to Florida. Like, instead of now, like the 24 hours straight that we drive every year, I could be like, what is it, like, West Virginia, you got Georgia. Yeah, it wouldn't even be that far. Like, less than a day would be good. All right, but yeah, you know what? Maybe they will tease this for sure. You are in Flair country. Oh yeah, well I'm in Jericho country. Stupid idiot. You're not stupid. I respect you. Okay. All right, so that is all I have to talk about today. I know that's probably just you in the chat room, but hey, anyone else seeing these videos? If you guys have any ideas for my future videos, let me know in the comment section below. I want to start pumping out some different stuff besides the weekly live stream where I just garble who knows what. Good news is, though, I recorded the voiceover work for my next long stream video, The History of the Undertaker Street Part 2. The voiceover stuff is done. Already started the wide stuff, so I'll start editing it probably within the next couple days. Those take a really long time for me. Writing it takes about 2 weeks, And then my editor, my buddy who rewrites it, takes about him another 2 weeks. And then just recording the audio takes a day, doing the shooting takes a day, editing everything together takes about so it's pretty much, it takes me about a month to put those long videos out. But I love doing them. Like, those are the ones I have probably the most amount of fun doing, besides the live streams. All right, as always though, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and also click that bell notification for whenever we go live. Like I said, if you guys didn't know, we go live every single Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the pay-per-view. And hopefully the next pay-per-view, the post-show won't be as crazy as last time. That was nuts. There was a lot of people in the chat room that night, and I had no idea what any of them were talking about. It was still fun, though. It touched me right here. Or maybe that was the big bag of chips I had prior to the event. Who knows? As always, though, I love everything that you guys bring to me. You guys are the reason why I do these videos. So, as always, this is Kayfabe Chronicles. This is JP. And I will see you guys next time. Much love, peace, have a good night, and all that other good stuff. Word!